Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to link it all together. I'm going to show you how we take the problems that you're either suffering as a golfer, where you want to get to with that possibility, what it's going to be like, how we're going to use the mindsets that I've taught you through, the ideas of a way of thinking, the progression strategies, the actions you're going to take. I'm going to show you how you build it all together and get the results you want. So first up, first thing you do is if you come and see me, or whether you do it through one of the online programs, whatever you do, the whole point is, say for instance, you come and see me, the first thing I'm going to do is assess the pain with an assessment. So what is it in your screen that is causing you to lose distance, power, accuracy, pain, hurting your back, hurting your shoulder, hurting your elbows, hurting your knee? What is it physically in your screen? And then we will link that to your golf swing. We look at your golf swing, look at your screen, we compare them together, and we try and link these two things together. Right, so what I will do is I will assess your screen, link it up with any limitations on your screen that are causing you problems in your golf swing and where you can improve. So what we do is I will show you, right, you fail this screen, and the reason why you fail this screen is because of this movement you do in your body. This will make you do this movement in your golf swing. We look at your golf swing. If you're doing that thing in your golf swing, you want to change it. It's not going to change by lessons or buying new equipment or buying new golf balls or practice. It's going to change by moving your body. So also with that assessment, we'll have a full detailed copy explaining the effects on your golf and why emailed to you. So you will have this plan laid out, which is, right, you failed this screen, this means this. You failed this screen, this means this. This gets emailed to you, you get a copy of it, and then obviously we can put it inside the Gunbreakable Golfers app underneath your section. Next up, positions, treatment. I will treat you with golf performance therapy to improve the most important limiting factors for your screen that is affecting your golf. So whatever's the biggest key, the biggest problem, the biggest block in the way, we will assess that, treat that, and give you an ability to start getting more range of motion, more stability in your body. Position following on with that, right? So when your mobility and stability window opens up, you'll have specific exercises for you in the sessions to transform your results. This is why there is nothing like golf performance. There is nothing that you can compare it to. It's not like a treatment. It's not like exercise. It's not like personal training. It's not like doing your own exercise. There's nothing like it, because what we do is we take the assessment, we take the screen, we link it to your golf, we treat the tight, weak, problem areas, and then immediately when we get that window that opens up in the body with mobility and stability, we train it with very specific golf performance exercises to get your body to remember that pattern, to learn that pattern, improve that pattern, to move forward. Next up, power exercise. When you leave after being with me, you will have a specific bespoke golf performance plan to work on you to get better away from the sessions with me. So one thing that I don't do is I don't say, right, you need to come see me 4 times over the next week, and then I will assess until you are. That's how long it's going to take you to do that and get to the results you want and all that. No, what we're going to do is in one session, we'll know where we are and where we're trying to go. We want to do as much possible in that session to remove the limiting factors. We open the mobility stability window, and then what we do is I'll give you a very specific exercise plan based on what we've done on the session that you can go and do at home. That's the difference, because what happens with normal treatment, what happens is you will come in and you will get treated and you're lying on the couch. You get treated, in theory, you get fixed, and what happens? You get up and you go back to your normal life. Guess what happens? Unless it was a injury by impact, something that comes from, football or martial arts or anything like that, your body has given yourself, and your body in your golf swing has made your body injured in that way or in pain in that way. So guess what? Once you've been treated, even though you get it all released and all that lot, when you go back to your golf swing, when you go back to your normal life, when you go back to what it was you were doing before, these patterns are going to come back, which is why you need to have the exercise plan in place to fix them moving forward. Otherwise, all you'll do is you'll just constantly be getting in pain, getting restricted, and constantly going back. Also with golf, if requested, I will communicate with your coach and your teams about what we are doing and why, so that everybody is on the same page when it comes to golf performance. Now, one thing, I started doing this nearly 10 years ago, and one thing I found is that, say for instance, golf pros in general, what they would do is they would either understand the body because they learned about it when they was doing their PGA and everything they was going through, or they didn't really understand it because they've forgotten it and all that lot. And what they done is there was this idea that the terminology that I would use or we would use and would pass that on to the golfer, when they would pass that on to the pro would think of it slightly different to what we were talking about. And they would be like, well, we don't really want to be doing that. I will communicate with your golf pro. If you give me the details and they want to speak to me, I will communicate with them and say, right, this is why we're working on this. This is causing this, and this is why. Once they understand why we're working on it, it will give them the idea, okay, that's brilliant. We can now start working on these drills that I've never been able to get the golfer to do before because they haven't had the range of motion, or right, let's stay away from that for a little while you get in there and get repaired. So what are you going to do next? First of all, at the bottom of this page is a blue button. Click on that. That's the next thing you're going to do. After that, there's an application form to fill out to come work with me. You've got to apply to come work with me. I've spent 10 years doing this, over 10,000 hours, and I spent a lot of money doing on it. So really, to be true for you, I want the guys that are really committed to getting better rather than people that just want to feel better. There's plenty other treatment people out there. There's plenty other PTs out there. There's plenty other so-called golf experts out there when it comes to the body that will just randomly take your money and just want people that just want to feel better. I want people to want to get better. So you fill out the application form, make sure that that you are of the right minds. So next up, click the blue button and I'll see you after you've sent me your application form. Good luck.